What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Rope Monster coming at you here from beautiful, sunny, colorful, hot Valladolid, Yucatan. And I am so excited to be here with you today, guys. I'm going to answer the broad question, Valladolid, what's it like in 2025? We're gonna check out menu prices at cafes. I'm gonna show you where the best ATM is to pull out cash. We're gonna hit some of the nicest restaurants and show the menus and prices over there. We're gonna see some of the sights and sounds. The point of today's video is to give you a POV, first-hand look of what things are really like here in Valladolid. Is it clean? Is it safe? Is it noisy? Are there tons of motorcycles? Yes. I'm gonna show you the parks, and also we're gonna go hit a spot where we can go cool off midday because it does get hot here. It's going to be 100 degrees Fahrenheit today. So midday, as I run across the street, midday, we're gonna go hit a cenote that is right here in the heart of Valladolid. I'm going to show you the price, the cost of entry, and also I'm going to share some very, very important tips on lodging, how you can get the best deal, and how you can avoid one of the most common mistakes people make here in Valladolid when it comes to lodging, and so much more. We're going to have a lot of fun along the way. First things first though, the day does not start until you have some cash in hand and some coffee in the belly. And so the first two things we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the best ATM to pull out cash here in Valladolid, and we're gonna hit one of the top rated coffee spots in all of Yucatan. All right, guys, you ready to explore Valladolid with the Rope Monster? Vamonos. Okay, my friends, so we're in front of Iglesia San Servacio, and first things first, I'm going to show you guys where to pull out some cash to start the day. This is a great landmark, easy to see where you are relative to this. And speaking of iglesias, cathedrals, there's some really cool sights to see here. Valladolid, named after Valladolid, Spain, was founded in 1543. So as you can imagine, there is a rich history, but it's hard to do anything without some cash. So right around the corner here, we're on calle 41. And you can see the cathedral there. We're going to cross here. And just right here on calle 41, there is the one, the only City Banamex branch. And forgive the camera work, guys, I'm trying to film and also not get hit by motorcycles or cars. But you can see right here the ATM, and there's a number of ATMs in here. The reason that I use Banamex, they have the lowest fees. So you can see all the machines right here. They have the lowest fees, 30 pesos typically, 30.74 I think. Oops, hit myself with the door. And they give you the actual exchange rate. There's no nonsense or games about having to decline or accept exchange rates. I would personally avoid HSBC and Banorte and some of the other ones unless your bank directly works with those ones. So there you have it. First order of business out of the way, where to get your cash, right here near the center of Valladolid. All right, guys, the next stop is coffee. You know, I got to get a little bit Java wasted to start my day. So we're still here on 41, just past the Banamex ATM there, crossing 44 right now. That might be refreshing for a lot of you who don't speak very good Spanish, that the street names are just simple numbers. There's not a lot of long names to memorize. That can be a challenge. But we're gonna hit a spot called Eva Arte Cafe, and the Eva stands for Espacio Valladolid. They've got an art showcase in there and some of the best coffee in all of Yucatan. Absolutely delicious coffee from Chiapas. So I'll show you guys the prices, the menu. I always use espresso. The cost of an espresso is kind of a gauge for the cost, overall cost, to get an idea of the cost of something, of a certain town or city. So here we are, guys, heading inside right now. Hola, hola chicos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? A pedir un cafecito. So this is the space, guys. I'll show the menu here. They've got everything. They've got menu in Spanish and English. I just wanted to show you the prices right off the bat. Espresso 2 ounce, 55 pesos for just over $2.50 for an Americano as well. $3 US for macchiato, cappuccino, 75 pesos. And then you've got all these different pour over options, Chemex, French press, AeroPress. So guys, this is definitely a high-end coffee shop. And you can see they also have non-dairy options and non-coffee options. Cold brew for 85. I'm gonna grab an espresso. ¿Me da un espresso, por favor? Gracias. So I'll show you what this guy looks like, and then, gosh, I can't even talk yet. I need coffee. Gracias, chicos. Mira la belleza. Look at this beauty. So guys, I got this double shot. All the drinks come with 2 shots of espresso. So I got this double espresso. But now, one thing I want to share with you guys about this place is just the chill vibe. This is the space here, and we've got this art exhibition. We can go in and relax here and sit on the bench and sip some cappuccino. Num num num. I love the coffee here, guys. It's not over roasted, it's not burnt. I was gonna get an espresso, but I thought, I'll start the day with something a little bit softer and grab the cappuccino. And then another one of my favorite parts here is we've got this park. We can just go out here, and if you don't want to listen to music or be in a cafe setting, come right out the door, and you've got this courtyard right here that's kind of rustic. You can sit here and enjoy the sounds of the birds, the wind, the rustling of the trees. So there you have it, guys. Coffee stop number 1 of the day. There will be multiple. I will be on the hunt for a cheaper alternative. As always, I did pay 75 pesos for this beautiful cappuccino. Admittedly not the cheapest, but the quality is there, and I think the value is there. And I've got my good 4-legged friend coming to visit me for coffee time. Hola, baby. Such a peaceful, quiet way to start the day, guys. Do not miss this spot, especially this hidden little courtyard in the back. Come hang out with the kitties. Have a good laugh and a good quiet time here at Eva Art, guys. Definitely don't miss this spot if you're coming to Valladolid. But my cappuccino is done, and it's time to move on to the next spot. I'll have to hunt down some breakfast here in just a moment. See you later, kitty cat. All right, guys, you can't start the day without coffee. You can't start the day without cash, so we've covered that. But you also can't start the day right here and go visit all the cenotes and sites without a scooter or a bicycle. So I'm here in front of Experiencias Yucatan Travel, and guys, the prices here are very fair. Insurance is included. This is like the opposite of renting something in Cozumel. Everything with this company, at least, I'll put up on Google Maps where I am. Everything is straightforward, guys. A full day scooter rental, 400 pesos, $20 US. 6-hour scooter rental, 15 US dollars, 300 pesos. And if you want one of these beautiful bicycles for the entire day, it's just $5, 100 Mexican pesos. So guys, you have to come in here and visit. Russell, gracias, un placer. ¿Quieres decir algo a todo el mundo sobre su empresa?
Visítanos, aquí tenemos mejores opciones, servicio completo para que puedas visitar Valladolid.
Excelente, gracias, un placer. Que le vaya muy bien.
Gracias.
So guys, all the insurance, if you have a flat tire, they'll come fix that for you, of course. And then there's 2 insurances included in that price. So you're well covered. If you have any problems with the police, with any of the cameras or the traffic cameras, it's all taken care of here by Russell and his wonderful company. Now you know where to come get your transport. All right, guys, let's go get some breakfast. I'm starving. All right, guys, and one-stop shopping. So we're still here on the same street, right next to the scooter rental, and I'm going to the breakfast place that was recommended to me by the Los Chicos ahí in Eva, where we had the cappuccino. And so everything is flowing nice and smooth. We're going right next door here to Yucatan, and we are gonna try none other than the chilaquiles con pollo. And guys, I think the prices in here are gonna surprise you because this place feels very high end, but that's the theme here in Valladolid, is you're getting a lot of value for your pesos. Let's head inside. So another theme of Valladolid is the outdoor seating areas, the patios. So, provecho.
Gracias.
So guys, check this beautiful seating area out here at Yucatan. Very gorgeous setting. Could not ask for a more beautiful place to eat some chilaquiles and relax. So guys, I just put in my order. I'm here at Yucatan. I've got Gabriel as my server, and this is the setting. Absolutely gorgeous spot. And Gabriel has great attention to detail. He asked me if I had any allergies, and I said no, only to bad vibes and bad women. Other than that, I mean, just nom nom nom, feed me and I'll eat it. So my friends, briefly, I just wanted to show you the prices here because I think it is incredibly reasonable. I just ordered the chilaquiles, and you can see here those are only 168 pesos with chicken, so really reasonable for this kind of setting. And of course there are other options. Fried eggs, 140 pesos. Huevos rancheros, which is a crowd pleaser, 140 pesos. So under $7.5 US dollars, guys. You can get a four-piece waffles. I was tempted by the waffles or the hot cakes, but absolutely reasonable. Baguette de pollo al pesto, 155. And if you just want some milk and cereal, like some cornflakes, 75 pesos. So I like that they have the ungentrified options. A bowl of yogurt with granola, 100 pesos. They also have dinners and lunches as well right here. Hummus with beets and tartar de atún. All these nice, delicious, mouth-watering options. A hamburger for 250 pesos. Nachos. And on and on and on. And of course, I had to get one more coffee. I've had a cappuccino, but this place also has coffee from Chiapas. And so you can see here, a Cafe Americano is just 40 pesos, guys, $2. You can grab a cappuccino here for 55 pesos. I just paid 75 over at Ava. The quality was top notch. But if you want to save up 20 pesos, just come grab the cappuccino with your breakfast. Espresso's only 45, and on, espresso macchiato. So Really just what I always look for is a mix of quality, value, and of course by quality I'm also talking about the service, the ambiance, the whole package. This place seems to have the whole package. Stick around, guys. I'm going to show you these chilaquiles and this coffee. Qué rico se ven. Gracias, Gabriel.
Esta es una salsa picante, es
Okay.
salsa macha, es hecha con chile de árbol y frutos secos.
Es como leíste mi mente. Es que me encanta esta salsa que tiene chile de árbol.
Ah, perfecto.
Ya. Para mí no pica. Mucho tiempo en Chilangolandia. Ya.
Ya está acostumbrado.
Okay. Yeah, gracias.
Buen provecho.
All right, guys. As mentioned, amazing service. I didn't even have to ask for the salsa pica culo, as I call it, or the chile de árbol. Gabriel, it's like he knows me. And wow, wow, wow. Look at these chilaquiles, guys. This is gourmet. Next level. Tons of chicken in there. I mean, I'm used to just like some kind of shredded chicken, just a couple of pieces, maybe 2 or 3 ounces of chicken if I'm lucky. And this is just looks like a really high quality grilled chicken breast. And then of course we have the salsa. So let's get that first bite magic, guys. Without further ado, without further prodding and poking and messing around, I gotta get this first bite in my mouth. And I'm gonna do just chicken and avocado for the first bite magic here. Look at that. Mmm. Nom 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 nom. Mmm. Guys, those are some 5 num chilaquiles. The combination of quality and value is unreal here at Yucatan. The service, you've already seen it. Fantastic. And these chilaquiles and that salsa, just absolutely a delight. And then, of course, the ambiance, the seating, the flowers. Can't say enough good things about this spot. All right, guys, as you can see, Yacunaj is filling up behind me, and this place is popular for good reason. That was a fantastic dining experience. And guys, so now we've covered ATM, coffee, scooter and bicycle rentals, breakfast. So demystifying Valladolid one stop at a time. It's about 10 a.m. and it's getting hot. So I think I'm gonna go back to my lodging. Without further ado, I'm gonna share with you the biggest mistake that people make when it comes to lodging in Valladolid. I'm gonna share with you where I'm staying exactly and how I got such a sweet deal on the place. I'll show you my room, the common areas, the pool, and then I'm gonna go get in that cenote that's just a few blocks from my lodging, a cenote that's right here in Valladolid. If you guys are enjoying the content, as always, smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. It truly means the world. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Valladolid so far. I personally love it. It's a mix of value and quality that is really unparalleled in Latin America, in my opinion. And I'm here to bring you guys all the gems of Valladolid. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys over at my spot. All right, guys, I just got a ½ liter of agua de la vida, agua de coco. I'll put up on Google Maps. Out of respect for Angel back here, I'm not going to film him. He was a very, very sweet man. I offered him a tip. I tried to give him 50 pesos for the ½ liter and he said no. And I asked him at the beginning of the transaction if it was pure coconut water or if it had a little water added to it. And he said, you know what? I'll sell it to you on one condition. If you're not happy, don't pay me. And so I tried a sip and oh my goodness, guys. Some of the best coconut water I've ever had in my life. It's sweet. It's got chunks of coconut in there. 38 pesos for the half liter, and I think he said 78 for the liter. So I'll put up on Google Maps. That's right near the main plaza. The old gentleman there with the blue cooler named Angel. Wow, wow, wow. Salud. Oh yeah. And I was gonna, so you guys can see here, lots of noisy scooters, motorcycles, constantly going by in Valladolid. And so that brings me to the biggest mistake that people make here when it comes to lodging, is they'll go for the nicest looking place with a balcony and a window and all this. And what happens is if you get a rental or hotel right on the street, probably not gonna sleep that well. You'll be woken up early with scooter and motorcycle noise. And so what you wanna do is find a hotel or a hostel even with private rooms set back deep in a courtyard. And so I'm gonna share with you what to look for. I'm gonna show my lodging. I'm also going to share with you how I got the best possible deal on this place. So what I do is I look on booking.com typically to find the locations and get an idea of what the price should be, but then I'll go there in person like I did last night, and I'll offer them cash so that they avoid the fee and the taxes that booking.com adds on there. They of course have to pay booking. But if you show up in person, then you can offer cash and get a sweet deal. So I'm gonna show my lodging right now and share with you guys exactly what I paid. So I'm staying here near Parque Santa Ana, and I'll put up on Google Maps where I am, of course. And so the trick is twofold. Don't stay on one of the main busy streets. I'm here on a side street. And then stay back. Ask for a room as deep back in the building as possible. In this case, you don't generally want a balcony room. They're more expensive and they're noisier. So I'm here at this place right here called Hotel y Hostal Poquito a Poquito, and I highly, highly recommend this spot. Let's go inside, guys, without further ado. So guys, I arrived here late last night. I'll probably share some of that footage as an overlay to show you what this place looks like at night. And there was someone working at the front desk at about 9:30. I came in here. I told them what price I had seen on booking.com, Poquito a Poquito. And the price that I was seeing on Booking was about $40 a night plus fees and taxes. And these are the grounds right here. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to be hopping in this pool in a moment. And so I proceeded to ask them what price they could give me if I paid cash. And they said 650 pesos for a private room. Now this place does have shared bathrooms, but that's not a big deal for me if I'm staying solo. The bathrooms are quite nice, as you can see right here. Big spacious showers, and there's an abundance of them. And so guys, 650 pesos a night works out to be $32.50 to stay at a place of this caliber. Unbelievable. Hola, ¿cómo están? Provecho. And so there's various room options. I think they also have shared rooms, but I'd never do that anymore. I'm not a young backpacker anymore. What's up, guys? And you can see here more bathrooms. There's multiple showers in here. This is where I showered last night. Plenty of hot water, plenty of room, plenty of headspace. I've been in bathrooms and showers in other countries like Ecuador where I have to duck down to get under the shower. And so there's never a wait for a shower or bathroom. There's just an abundance here of facilities. Then we've got the common area, which includes the pool here, but also a beautiful kitchen space, which I'll show, and then I'll show you my room. And guys, $32.50 a night. Pretty unbelievable, right? Here's the shared space, the kitchen here. Everything you could need, coffee maker, got a phone with water, fridge. And what I asked for specifically was the room un cuarto al fondo del edificio, at the end of the building. And the room itself is small, it's fairly unimpressive, but the bed is comfortable enough. I like a firm mattress. This one's fairly firm. So I'm going to show you guys my room here. And it does have air conditioning as well. You can actually get an even cheaper room for 500 pesos a night, $25, with just a fan and no AC. I of course went with air conditioning. Plenty of mirrors in here. And as you can see, guys, I've got Dronaldo fully charged, so we're about to get the drone up in the sky. But yeah, just a basic room, nothing special. Tiny little wardrobe area there, a bed, and air conditioning unit. So there you have the tricks, guys, for a $32.50 room. And listen, all you hear is the fountain out in the courtyard. Zero traffic noise, zero motorcycle noise. I've looked at places here in Valladolid that are more like $100 a night. I do like a higher end place, but they are noisier. They have balconies, they have windows facing the street, and then you end up with a terrible night's sleep and you take a little bigger hit on the wallet. So me personally, I'm happy here at Poquito a Poquito. I'm gonna get my clothes changed. I'm gonna go take a dip in the beautiful pool here. Hydrate with this wonderful coconut water that I got from Angel. And then I'm gonna hit the cenote. Once again, guys, if you find value in these tips and tricks and where to stay, where to rent your scooters, where to eat, where to get the best coffee, and how to get the best night's sleep in Valladolid, all I ask for in return is that you hit the like button. And I will see you guys over at the cenote. So guys, one thing I wanted to show before I hop in the pool is the internet speed. Is this a place where digital nomads could thrive? YouTubers like myself, can we upload videos? I just logged into fast.com and my internet speed is right at 78 megabits per second. So not the best, not the worst. I'll keep you guys posted on how long it takes to upload videos from here. The upload speed is terrible, guys. 12 megabits per second. So it could be that Valladolid is not so popular amongst digital nomads because, I mean, for the same reason that Puerto Escondido is probably not that popular for digital nomads as the Wi-Fi speeds, particularly the upload speeds. I get double that easily in Playa del Carmen, which makes life really easy as a YouTuber. Now you know, guys. If you appreciate that extra bit of information about the Wi-Fi speeds, let me know in the comments below and I'll continue that theme anywhere I go and share that information. All right, my friends, I am excited. I am a happy rope monster. The time has come. We are going to Cenote, Zaci, right here in the center of Valladolid. And this is one of many things that makes Valladolid incredibly special, is that there's a cenote right in the center of town. Yes, it gets hot in Yucatan. And you know, if you live in some of these places, you have to drive quite a ways, rent a scooter to get to a cenote. Not in Valladolid. I will say the price of this cenote has gone up. It used to be 50 pesos, really not that long ago. So I'll share with you guys the new price. I'll show you guys all around the cenote. And we're gonna get the DJI Mini 3, also known as Dronaldo, up in the sky for some drone shots. Yes, let's do this. I'll put up on Google Maps exactly where this cenote is. Vámonos. All right, my friends, here is the entrance to Cenote Zaci. It is easy to miss, so you can Google that, or I'll put it up on Google Maps for you. And you do get a chance to buy some artesanales, artesanias, I should say, sorry. Some handcrafted items here on your way in. But really what I'm curious to see is how much the price has gone up. The cenotes have been getting quite a bit more expensive all over Mexico. And this one I think went from 50 to 60 to 80. And ooh, I think I see the price here. Has it really doubled? Looks that way, guys. All right, adults. I'm gonna show you guys the price here. Adults, 150 Mexican pesos, $7.50. Kids, 75. And this one, you do have to wear a life jacket for good reason. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm a former Red Cross certified lifeguard. I prefer to be able to dive under the water, but rules are rules. Now you know. All right, guys, I'm gonna pay my entry and head inside. All right, my friends, the time has come. Let's go check out Cenote Zaci. Pretty exciting, guys. Let's go. Is it worth 150 pesos? I think so. This entrance is really cool here. Walking through the cave. Wow. All right. Look at this. Absolutely breathtaking with that waterfall right there coming in too. This place is magic. So guys, I just went around down that way. I'm gonna go check out this spot down here. Seems like less people are coming over this way, and I think you can jump from here. I'm gonna ask the lifeguard if I can jump from this tree right here, actually climb up here and dive off of there, if he's okay with that. I guess I can't dive head first because of the life jacket, but I can cannonball. Seems like a perfect spot, almost like it was made for it. That would be a fun jump right there. And yeah, I mean, for 150 pesos, guys, this has got to be one of the nicest cenotes that I've seen. A lot of them are up to 250 in Quintana Roo. So this is still a good value, in my opinion. Once again, we're continuing with that theme of just quality and value here in Valladolid. And I am a happy rope monster when I can bring you guys that combination of value and quality. And guys, just one last thing to keep in mind about the cenote as I'm heading out from here. Only cash, so 150 pesos per person, 75 for the kids, cash only, and you only get 2 hours so that they can allow everybody to have their time in the cenote without it getting too crowded, which I think is actually a pretty cool thing that they do. So there's kind of a registration, and they have a cap on how many people can go in. So keep that in mind. I could easily spend the whole day there, but rules are rules, 2 hours max, now you know. All right, my friends, you know what time it is. Time to get Dronaldo up in the sky. Little Dronaldo, how you feeling about Valladolid so far, buddy? Pretty good? Ready to fly? Let's do this. All right, my friends, everybody leave some love for Dronaldo in the comments. He just had a fantastic flight. But I also wanted to point out, guys, the police here have been incredibly friendly and honest. Before I flew the drone here in this crowded square, this area with the cathedral, the iglesia, I asked permission from a police officer over here on the corner. And he was incredibly kind. He says, yes, just don't crash it into anyone and we're good. And I said, you got yourself a deal. Walked over here to the sidewalk right here, was careful with the trees and launched Dronaldo and flew off and got multiple shots of the cathedral. Now it's not without risk, guys. If you're gonna fly your drone, there is a cable from there to there and a cable that runs down diagonally. So if you think you're gonna get a shot right between the towers, make sure that you're a talented enough drone pilot and willing to risk a little bit because you also never know if there's anything else. There's also a pole sticking up almost as far, about halfway up right there to that wire. So you do want to exercise extreme caution, my fellow drone pilots, but Dronaldo nailed it. Guys, now it is time to go get lunch. And my friend Lee, who comes here to Valladolid frequently, he says he goes back to this place every single time and orders the same thing. So I'm gonna go order what he recommended. We're gonna really see if it is that good. Is it worth the hype? He said it was delicious and cheap, his words. I tend to believe him. What's up, Lee? Shout out, brother. But let's go find out. So guys, the restaurant is called Restaurante Ahal, AHL, and it's just about a 3-block walk from the center square right here. And so we're gonna walk to this corner, hang a right, and go find this place. And as always, guys, I will put up on Google Maps where we are heading. And I'm excited, guys. I worked up an appetite. I left my gear at back at the hotel. I swam at the Cenote. The lifeguard did not let me jump off the tree. He said that's about double the maximum height, but you can jump off that path from back under the cave. So I did that a couple of times. Swam, but to be honest, guys, I don't like swimming in a life jacket. It's just awkward. So I didn't linger too long. There's other cenotes around here that I'll be exploring in future videos where the life jacket is not obligatory. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss those episodes. All right, guys, vamos a almorzar. We're on calle 42. And we're just a few blocks away from our lunch spot. All right, guys, we have arrived. Ahal, I'll put up on Google Maps where we are. Let's go check this place out. Vámonos. Con pues son 3, ¿verdad? Salbutes.
Sí.
3 salbutes de pollo a la leña. ¿O puede ser una mezcla de 3?
Sí, se puede.
También. Bueno, deme un salbute cochinita y 2 de pollo a la leña, por favor. All right, gracias. I'm here with Miguel. Miguel, ¿te molesta si te grabo?
No.
¿Está bien? Okay, guys, come visit Miguel and try this food. Let's see what this looks like on the plate. Voy a empezar con los 3 salbutes. Qué rico. Gracias.
El de cochinita
Cochinita.
y los dedos de pollo.
Excelente. ¿Y la salsa pica mucho?
Es salsa tomate, no pica nada.
Ok.
¿Gusta picante?
Me encantaría si tiene una salsa de
Sí.
chile de árbol o algo
De
así.
habanero, salsa de
Habanero mejor aún.
Sí.
Gracias. Okay, guys, I've got the nice plate of food here. This does look absolutely fantastic. 160 pesos for this. I've got the agua fresca for 45. So just over $10 US for this plate of food here at Ahal. So guys, look at this bite right here that I've constructed for the first bite magic. Pulled pork, handmade tortilla, habanero salsa, check, check, and check. Oh. Nom nom nom, nom nom, nom nom nom. Absolutely fantastic pick. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, my brother. Wow, this place is a gem, guys. Do not miss Ahal. These salbutes. Get it with this habanero salsa right here too. Oh, it's the handmade masa. It's the handmade tortilla. This is what makes all the difference. I noticed a lot of stands here are serving hot dogs and hamburgers. That's not why I live in Mexico, to eat hot dogs and hamburgers, and they're not really good quality burgers or dogs either. And then a lot of the taco stands, they're using tortillas from a package, and they're terrible. It's like if I want to eat tacos like that, I'll just go back to the US. This is what I look for in Mexico. Handmade tortilla, slow cooked pork. Yeah.
The owner of the place, I'm Jose Escalante, and I'm here to serve you. We are offering local dishes, traditional and cultural dishes that characterizes us from the rest of the world. We are famous for being the best, one of the best cuisines in the world.
Absolutely agree. This place was recommended to me by a good friend of mine back in Playa, and he said he comes back. Every time he comes to Valladolid, I'm talking about you, Lee, he comes and gets the salbutes. Entonces, un gran placer, Jose.
El placer es mío, hermanito.
Gracias. So there's a whole story here, guys. You have to come, and this is incredible.
My mom and dad.
So this is your mom and dad, y tus suegros?
My parents-in-law.
Your in-laws, the suegros,
Suegros.
and your mom and dad. Wonderful. What a special place.
And my dad, before dying.
Ah, qué lindo. Such a pleasure. What a beautiful place here.
Thank you, thank you. Frida Kahlo.
Frida.
This is my grandmother's sewing machine.
Oh my goodness, this is original singer. That's your grandmother's.
Yeah, it still works, as you can tell.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah.
And this is a little altar that we have here.
Uh-huh.
My dad and my son.
Family, everybody is dear to me as well, so.
Le hace su descuentito a él cada vez que venga, su 15%. Trátelo como la familia. That's the same discount I offer to my mom
So
and my
sweet.
sister and my brother.
You guys hear how I'm being treated here like family, and
Thank
this
you.
is the kind of place I live to find, a place like this where I'm loved and treated well. So
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless.
Usted, igualmente. Bendiciones.
Igualmente.
A todos. Gracias, chicos. Nos vemos. Ya. Un gusto. Ya. Que les vaya muy bien. Gracias.
Hasta luego.
Miguel, un gran placer. Amazing service, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. We'll come back and we got to visit Miguel every time. Okay, guys? Nos vemos. Cuídate mucho. Nos vemos. What a fantastic experience, guys. My goodness. I have never been treated so well, except maybe by Doña Paola y Alfredo and Erica over at Sabor de los Ortega. Just being showered with love here at Ahal. And I will absolutely be back. I highly recommend you come by here. Drop my name, The Rope Monster. Tell them you're here because of my channel. It would mean the world to me. So thank you guys again for sticking around to this point of the video. This is why I do it right here, to promote businesses like this. And wow, the love comes right back to me. So almost in tears here, guys. Woo! Meat sweats and tears. So guys, what a day in Valladolid. I think that's where I'll leave the video. Geez, we covered coffee, breakfast, rentals, ATM, cenote, lodging, lunch, and much more. I will have some bonus material because there's still 2 places, highly rated places I want to try for dinner, and one last dessert and coffee. So if you guys want to stick around for the bonus material, feel free to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. This has been a magical day, and now I know why they call Valladolid un pueblo mágico. It really is. That name gets kind of thrown around a lot, but this truly is a magic pueblo. and I am a happy and blessed rope monster. Thank you all again from the bottom of my heart. Channel's about to hit 10,000 subscribers, and I could not be more grateful to you all. So thank you guys. Hit that like button, smash it for me, subscribe if you haven't already. Stick around for the bonus material. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Rope Monster, out. All right, my friends, I am super excited. I'm in front of the one, the only Carpe Diem here in Valladolid, and it would not be a complete Rope Monster video if I didn't do my best to find some mariscos, some seafood, some type of ceviche tostada or shrimp taco or something. I have a feeling they've got just what I'm looking for. All right, guys, so the shrimp tacos, the garlic shrimp tacos have arrived, and they have this special green applesauce on there, manzana verde, spinach on there, and I can't even tell you guys, the smells coming out of the kitchen are fantastic. They have lowered the music so I can film this without copyright issues, so very kind of them as well. And guys, they brought out a special habanero salsa that is incredibly spicy. Apparently, I've put one little dab on each camarón, on each shrimp. Time for the first bite magic. Look at this right here. I'm already glad I didn't miss out on this spot. Oh man. All right guys, what have I done? These shrimp ceviche tostadas have arrived. Now these were 120 pesos for an order of 2, and they are enormous. Let's see if I can polish these off. A little more habanero salsa coming on there. Good Lord, guys, that habanero salsa got me looking like I got some lip stuff done, but totally worth it. So my friends, we are now on the famous Los Frailes, and this is where I'll be hunting for my dessert. Encanto heladeria. All right, let's see. Hola, hola.
Hola,
Buenas noches. All right, guys, so at the last minute, I had him throw an extra scoop of raspberry on there. So I got this double for 95 pesos. So I got dark chocolate and raspberry. I got to dig into this thing. Just feeling like a big kid today.